WB8 VMW.
Well, good morning, Jim. Good morning to everybody that's out there. It's cold here. Man, I'm ready for, what is it, spring again? No, actually, I'm not. I really like the cold weather. I've got 33 degrees this morning. A little on the chilly side. I may need a coat. Nothing else going on, just sitting back, relaxing. N9TN, Boring, Tennessee. Catch everybody later.
All righty, JJ. Well, you sit back and, well, I got my long sleeve Maps sweater on this morning because, let me see, back here in the radio room, I was looking at the thermometer, it is 66 degrees, but I know it's colder than that outside. All righty, JJ, you take care and dress warm if need be. Alrighty, see if John's having the top of the morning. AC8AT, WB8 VMW.
WB8 VMW, AC8AT. Good morning, Jim. It's a chilly morning here in Elyria. 39 degrees, feels like 37. 85% humidity, wind south at 4, and the high is going to be 54 today. It's going to be a cloudy, gray day today, Jim, but we'll deal with it. Anyway, we're still hanging on to 22 steps, so that's a good thing. I'll let you round them up, Jim, and I'm going to head back under the covers. WB8 VMW. Top of the morning, my friend. AC8AT.
All righty, John. Well, you crawl back under the covers and take another little snooze in and out. And well, he's got you on the list, so maybe if you happen to wake up and wants to jump back on, you can do that. All righty. Well, we'll go down and see if Chris has got his coffee sitting at the table, or maybe he's headed for the mobile or something. KE8 MMY, WB8 VMW. Well, he's not on EchoLink and he's not on RF, so maybe he's still napping. Good deal. All righty. Now we got another John coming up here. N8YMY, WB8 VMW. Good morning, John, and are you ready for the big weekend?
WB8 VMW N8YMY. Well, I'm ready for it, but I'm not there yet. Still at the home QTH. I don't have to actually have the gates open until about 8:30 this morning, so I'm kind of just hanging out at the house here. Had a new tower put up yesterday, and got a 10-meter, what do they call them things, IMAX, up on top of it, and I did a bunch of 10-meter local ground wave sideband last night. It is actually working pretty darn good for me being down here in this low spot that I'm in. As far as being cold, yeah, it's 35 degrees down here in Waynesburg, so yeah, it's a little crisp out there, but I'm not outside yet, but I will be soon. Jim, have a great day, and stay warm. 7-3 and 8YMY.
All righty, John. Well, hope for your day when it goes real nice and smooth and everything goes the way it's supposed to. All righty, well, we'll go down and see if, let me see, today I don't think Tom works. We'll check. WAAGXX, WB8 VMW. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Jim. Yep, no work. Busy day yesterday, but I enjoyed it. And not sure how much sun you're going to get today, so might be another cool one there in the front, the front porch. So keep warm. It's 33 here, 34 now. Have a good one. WB8VMW, W8GXX.
W8WKY.
All righty, Tom. Well, you take care. Have a great day and sit back and relax. Since you're a working man again, enjoy the weekend. Go back to work Monday. All righty. Okay, it's time for the middle mark. We're going to jump right down in the middle of this pack. K4OG, WB8VMW. Are you ready to hunt the foxes out there, middle mark?
WB8VMW, K4OG here. Good morning, Jim the Snake Wrangler. Man, that's a pretty article you showed me. The fox might be safe with me today. I went over to CVS and I got a flu shot in one arm and a COVID shot. In the other arm, I got the pneumonia shot. So, it might be iffy. It's going to be touch and go, Jim, whether I'm going to chase that fox. But that is impressive. You and old Don Kohler rounding up a whole bunch of rattlesnakes. Man, and left them in a cage. I hope you set them free eventually. I'm not going down in that bomb shelter if you still got them. K4OG, back to Jim.
Well, I'll tell you, that was my boss that I was with there, Don Kohler. We call him Little Fella because he's only about 5-something, but boy, he was a wiry little thing. Wow. But anyway, yeah, we went up to Pennsylvania and got those and brought them back. That was the year that the reptile house up in Cleveland got flooded out, and they lost theirs. But they have to buy them from certified areas, so we were stuck with them. We ended up, we tried burying a couple, and the neighbors' animals dug them up, so we put them in a burner barrel. It's the only thing we could do. Alrighty, that was my young and dumb days there, Mark. Alrighty, well, I'll tell you, you got all them shots, you better stay home, or you might just end up agitating all that new stuff. Just sit back and relax. That fox will be waiting out there someplace. So you take it easy. All righty, now we'll go to Southern Mark. KE8SFS, WB8VMW.
Yeah, I know what Mark's gone through. I had all three of those shots too. And ouch. You start at the age of 65, they give you those the pneumonia shot. But all the other shots, the flu shot and the COVID shot, they start even earlier than that. I know what I mean. Anyhow, I'm doing okay. I'm just sitting here while laying in my bedroom, all right, and listening to you guys talking. And doing a word search puzzle and all that, I'm doing okay. I'm waiting until the net come on so I can get on. With that, I'll give that to you, Jim. K8 Sir Photo, sir.
All righty, Mark. Well, you take it easy, keep warm, pull the covers back up over your head. Enjoy the day. It's chilly out there. All righty, Northern Mark, KC8FQV, WB8VMW. Now it's time to pull the covers down, Mark, and say good morning. Okay, well, he's too sleepy to pull the covers down. Yeah, he'll jump in a little bit later. Well, no school today. We'll see if Elmer's out checking the rail yard. KE8, HNK, WB8 VMW. Well, he's out in the yard too far from the phone, so we'll, maybe he'll check in a little later. And let me see. Well, I haven't heard Craig this morning. We'll give him a call. AA8CT, WB8 BMW. Are you drinking your coffee there, Craig?
WB8 BMW. Good morning, Jim. Yes, I am drinking my coffee, and it is chilly down here. I had a balmy 34 degrees. And Dave and I are going to go out and see if we can find a fox this morning. I don't know that we will, but it'll be a fun way to spend the first part of the day. So with that, I'm going to say good morning to all of the awake barometer netters, yes. And I hope you all have a great day, and thank you for doing what you do, Jim. And I'm going to be sipping coffee on the side, and then I'm going to head out up to Bueller's in about an hour or so, and go forward from there. Take care, my friend. Have a great day. AA8CT, back to WB8, BMW, 73s, Jim.
All righty, Craig. Yeah, good deal. All righty. Well, let me see. Willard is going to go up for breakfast this morning. He's feeling pretty good, so maybe he'll make it this morning. I don't think he's going to go on a fox hunt, but he'll go up there and have breakfast and chit-chat with the crew. All righty, Craig. Good luck on the foxes. All righty. Now it's time to go down to Randy. I don't know. I don't think he's on the fox hunt either, but we'll see how many pups he's got in his lap this morning. It's cold, so he should have 3. KDA, CFH, WB8, VMW. What's my score, Randy?
KD8, ZSH, good morning, Jim. Batting 1,000 this morning. 3 pups, and yeah, I won't be going on the fox hunt. I've got a early appointment. I probably won't even be able to stick around for the regular net either. But just wanted to say hi, and yeah, it was cold out there when we let the dogs out this morning. So I hope your day and hope your weekend is starting out great. Back to you, Jim.
All righty, Randy. Well, you take care and let them dogs keep you warm. All righty. Well, now Nancy, she doesn't have to get the crew up, maybe, so maybe she's just sitting around sipping up on her caffeine early this morning. KI5 OZZ WB8 BMW. How about it, Nancy? Is the crew still sleeping? Oh, well, maybe Nancy's sleeping too. All righty. Well, we'll go down and see if Tom, if he threw a rock out in the backyard or anything and woke up all the critters. KA8 MNT WB8 BMW. What's the critter situation down there, Tom? Well, maybe Tom's sleeping too. That's a smart thing to do on Saturday morning. All righty. Well, we'll see if Mark, see if the other weather Mark, see if he's awake this morning, him and Sarah. WB6, BJN, WB8, BMW. How about it, Mark? Are you awake this morning? Well, hopefully he's just napping in. Alrighty, let me see. Alrighty, well, we're going down to Tulsa and see if Ray and Fred are awake this morning. K5 CFY WB8 VMW.
W8WKY.
WB8 VMW. And all the other netizens out there this morning. K5 CFY. Good morning, everybody. It's another rainy day here in Tulsa. It's been 57 degrees for, 24 hours seems like. But anyway, rained all day yesterday. We got, so far, we've had about 2.5 inches of rain. We needed rain, but I don't know if we needed that much. We got flood warnings everywhere, but no severe weather, so I guess that's a good thing. Anyway, good to hear you, Jim. Hope Miss Judy and you are doing all right. Have a great weekend. And we'll hang around and check in with Stephen here in a little bit. So K5 CFY, back to you, Jim.
All righty, Ray. Well, you and Fred keep curled up there and keep warm. Stay out of the rain. Listen to Fred, because he knows when it's too wet outside. All righty. Well, now we'll go to Jacksonville. Now, it's always beautiful weather in Jacksonville. And I've been lucky. I got the pretty one, so we're going to try for the short straw this morning. W8JAX, WB8 VMW.
Well, good morning there, Jim, and to all on the pre-net, you got the short straw. W8JAX, portable pedestrian here, along with Miss Wendy and Miss Lucy. And, boy, we do have a beautiful day starting here. We're at 70 degrees under clear skies. But best I can tell, there's just a faint orange glow over the ocean there. Sun will be up in about a half an hour, maybe a little, almost an hour from now. And anyway, we're going up to 79 degrees today. So beautiful day down here in Jacksonville. So I'll turn it back to the pre-net. Thanks for giving us a call. W8JAX, portable pedestrian.
All righty, Rod. Well, good to hear from you guys down there. Although you're MIA, missing in attendance, but you're still connected up here. And when we live in sort of through you when you have 70 degrees and we got 35. So yeah, we love to hear that good stuff. Alrighty, you and Wendy and Lucy and the kids all stay safe, stay well. And if Missy happens to wander by, you tell her we said howdy. Alrighty, let me see. Okay, we'll try LJ, see if he's up this morning. Then we'll back up and see if anybody we missed is in there listening. KB8LJ, WB8 VMW.
Break. Got a special announcement.
Go ahead, special announcement.
This is Kilo Echo 8 Romeo Golf Zulu, Bragg and Congress. I have a missing persons I need to put out on the airwaves. Nathan Yoder, last seen Cambridge, Ohio, driving a red and black Dodge pickup truck. Person is approximately 40 years old, around 135 to 140 pounds, 6'2", last seen Cambridge, Guernsey County area. Please advise. That's all. Thank you.
All righty. Do you have a phone number or anything that anyone could get a hold of somebody, or just call the local constabulary? How do you want that worked?
Or to call the local law enforcement in either Maslin or Cambridge. Thank you.
Okay, well, good luck. However it's got to go, I hope it goes the best way possible. So thank you, and Now we'll sit back and see if LJ is out there. Go ahead, LJ, if you're up this morning.
In the group, this is KBLJ here running the beds on the air subnet as per usual, and lawyer thought that I think I'd throw out there and see what John WATD might have to say with it. It seems that when I first got involved in ham radio, which was close to 50 years ago, I had the distinct sense that there were disproportionately more lawyers involved in ham radio than there were proportionately lawyers in the general population. And I get the impression that today that's just the opposite. And I'm kind of wondering why. And one thought that I have is that for a young and upcoming lawyer to make it today, it looks like the only way to really make it big is to spend maybe the first 20 years of your legal career putting in absolutely ridiculous hours in a very large law firm where you are maybe getting paid $100 an hour for sweatshop hours, and then the partners of the firm are billing you out at $500 an hour. And if you make it to partner, it's a pretty good deal, obviously, because you got all of these peons working for you that you're getting a big rake off over. The ultimate success in the practice of law today seems to be the guy who spends 30 years with his nose to the grindstone practicing before the bar of the court, and is finally promoted to where he, instead of practicing before the bar of the court, practices before the bar of the country club. So it's KBLJ back to net.
Well, I don't know about that, but I got to the point in my life where I could take a 292 engine and out of a junkyard, tear it apart, put it in, fix it up, and put it back together, and it actually ran, and I felt pretty good. That was my trend. I was a grease monkey. I loved getting. Well, now Judy didn't like it, but I love getting to smell like gasoline and oil and burnt transmission fluid and all that good stuff. Come home, and then I would see them two eyebrows of my cute little wife all knitted together like two caterpillars making love in the middle of my forehead. And I knew right then that she was going to give me a little warning and not to come home dirty. So then I'd have to go take my shower and everything. So anyway, I like my life the way I had it. A little tricky sometimes and sometimes stupid. But I got through it. 88 years I've been walking around. Alrighty, anybody else want to jump in? I got about 2 minutes before we turn it over to Stefan. WB8 VMW.
W8 BMW, KEY, or KE8, UKZ. This is Alan over in the Falls. How you doing, Jim?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. Hertz, there's two of you in there, but EKJ, let me see, come back again. They were down in the Falls, the Cuyahoga Falls?
Yeah, this is Alan in the Falls, KE8, UKZ.
Oh, okay, I got you down here. KD80KZ, Alan. Alrighty, yeah, we heard you because you're loud and clear. There's another station underneath you, and I got about 1 minute. See if I can get a hold of him. So you take care, Alan, and maybe if you're going to Fox Hunt or breakfast, you have a great day.
W8WKY.
And WB6BJN, Jim. Sorry I'm late, but I'm here, and I'll be around for weather for the net. So who's ever net control, put me on the list. WB6BJN.
And Jim, good morning. I know you called me, KC8FQV. You have a good day, Jim, because you won't hear me because you're going to go eat your breakfast. KC8FQV.
All righty, Mark. Okay, Stefan's probably got you marked down, and good to hear you there, Mark, and it's okay, you know. If you're late, that's fine, but if you don't show up, we get a little worried when your space in our list here is absent. So you and Sarah have a great day, and give Sarah a kiss on the top of their head and hope it doesn't hurt all day. All righty, well, it is 7 o'clock, and I got to turn it over to Stefan and make it official. So N8, WB, WB8, VMW. How about it, Stefan? Are you ready to straighten out this mess I made? WB8, VMW.
Hey, morning, Jim. KC8FQV. Sorry not being there when you called.
Straighten out the messes that you make, Jim. Nobody. There's no human being alive that can do that. But anyways, we do appreciate that. Thank you. Hang on 1 second. I'll get right back to you. CQ. This is November 8 Whiskey Bravo calling CQ for the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Saturday Barometer Net. I'll be your net control operator this morning. My name is Stefan, Sierra Tango Echo Papa Hotel Echo November, and my call sign is November 8 Whiskey Bravo. Our repeater call is W8WKY. This is a controlled net, and all traffic must pass through net control. Emergency traffic may break into this net at any time, and that is just a break, and it's what we are all about in amateur radio is emergency break-in. If anybody heard, I didn't get all the details, but I did jot some of them down. KE8 RGZ Brad reported on a missing person, Nathan Yoder, and like I said, I heard just a part of that information. I didn't get it all, but Nathan Yoder, and he gave some of the truck details. If he's still listening later, maybe I'll throw him on real quick before all that. All right, so that being said, this is a control net. Sarah meets on this net every morning, 7 a.m., except for Sundays. This net is open to all licensed amateurs, and any amateurs encouraged to check in and join us. The PL tone for this repeater is 114 Mark 8. Also, good morning to all of our listeners, no matter where you are located. I'm going to send it over to Jim for his last hurrah. Then I will take some mobile and short-time check-ins. But before we do that, I will read off who I have so far. And if you hear your name on the list, once I read you off, you don't need to check in unless something's changed. All right, WB8, VMW, November 8 Whiskey Bravo. Jim, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you up this morning.
All righty, Stefan. Well, it's good to be here. Good Lord, give me another day. He's got some plans for me. I hope they're nice and easy, but it would be nice if he'd change the weather and warm it up a little bit. You know, I always hoping for this here global warming to hurry up, but I don't know. Alrighty, Stefan, before I tell a lie, I'm going to jump out of here and head for the kitchen and get my bacon-flavored oatmeal. So 7-3s, everybody, stay safe, stay well, and be nice, you know, and smile a lot. That makes other people think you've done something sneaky. So and it keeps life interesting. So 7-3s, everybody, stay safe, stay well, be nice. Back to net.
VMW, W8WKY, we do appreciate you, Jim. Thank you so much for warming the repeater up every morning, as they say. All right, I'll be using NetLogger this morning. If you'd like to install it, it's located at netlogger.org. Check-ins, but before we do check-ins, I'm going to read who I got so far. We had WB and BMW, had WA8GXX, W8TD, KF, CFY, KD8IUA, Kitty 8 SLG, who was in and out. Actually, he went back to bed. Apparently, the Posturepedic sheet mattresses, we're calling him. A8CT, N8 YMY, Kitty 8 TPQ, who actually said he was in and out as well, but if he wants to jump in at any time, he's going to one of his grandchildren's weddings. Very nice. KPMI, Phil, N9TN, Katie 8 ZSH. Randy also was in and out, said he's going to be here for a short time, but if he'd like to jump in real quick, we'll give him that room. And AC8AT, another John, and he was also in and out. K4OG, K8SFS, W8JX, and K8JX. I'll hit you guys first once I get the net started after this round of check-ins, since you're down there in Florida. KB8, LJ, KE8, RGZ. Brad, give us that report about the missing person, Nathan Yoder. KE8, UKZ, KB6, BJN, KC8, FQV, and yours truly, N8WB. We're taking check-ins. If you'd like to check in to the Barometer Net, if you already heard your call sign, please do not check in again unless something's changed, you're checking out, or your mobile or something like that. But other than that, you need not check in again if you heard your call sign. Please give me your call sign phonetically, followed by alphanumerically. Phonetically, alphanumerically helps me get it on the log a little bit better. Also, let me know if you're mobile, short time, or in and out on the new round of check-ins. Please call W8WKY. Check-ins. Please call.
Kilo Charlie 8, November Oscar Victor, KC8 NOV Marty Mobile, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian and Bass, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Romeo Zulu, Terry in Ellenboro, West Virginia, in and out. KFA TRZ, 73 there, buddy. God bless.
And Stefan, a correction on my call sign. Mark here, WB6BJN. I think you gave me a K6. Just a little correction.
All right, let me pick it up there. All right, we have a few check-ins. I did have that correct on the log, by the way. WB6BJN. It's correct on that logger. If I said it wrong, I apologize for that. All right, we had KC8 NOV, who was in and out. We had KF6 POE. That was Martin, by the way. K6 POE was just Christian. We'll get right back to you as soon as I'll get right back to you, and then I'll hit the JXs after that. And we had KF8 ERZ, and that is Terry. Appreciate that down there in West Virginia. All right, and that was an in and out as well. So we're going to move over to Christian really quick. KF6 POE Christian. It's great to have you here this morning. You're up, my friend.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth, Christian and Bass. Doing well. Got ready for work like 7 hours early. So I'm ahead of the day, but that doesn't mean I'm going to arrive on time, because I always prepare and then I get distracted by other things and watch butterflies and such. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good day here. You know, Saturday, my wife told me we were going at 6 a.m. to Walmart to get some stuff. But she's notoriously known for not getting up early. When we were in Washington, D.C., we prepared for 2 months to go to the White House and have, you know, our background checked and everything. And a senator had to approve it. And then I woke up at 5 a.m. and I said, hey, we got to get ready to go. And she goes, I'm not waking up this early to go tour someone else's house. And I respect that. That's why I love her. But I went by myself, saw Laura Bush pass by in a Lincoln, and it was a good tour, and then called my grandparents. So there you go. I did not expect her to wake up this early, but I was prepared. But alas, we shall see how the day rolls through. Nice seeing you, Stefan. Been teaching a lot of magic to people at work, by the way. Coin magic and some card magic. So that's cool. Got about 3 people now that I'm teaching magic to. So that's fun, and I'll send it back to Net Control. Have a great day, everyone, for a scintillating Saturday. This is 73's Kilo Foxtrot 6, Peace on Earth.
KM6, POE, W8, WKY. We do appreciate you being here, Christian. Thank you so much. Yeah, I did that for a lot of years down in Willowick, Ohio, at J. Bean's Magic Store. J. Bean's Magic Store off of Vine Street. So I worked there for years doing that in the 80s, just about till the beginning of the, probably mid-80s until about the middle of the 90s, I think it was. So very cool. Yeah, and we're going to have a magician at the Christmas party. So that'll be pretty cool. So, yeah, that'll probably be me, but that'll be pretty cool. So anyways, good to hear that, my friend. We'll have to get together one of these days and talk for a bit. So let me move over to Florida and hit the WHAX and KHAX and K9LUCY stations. And I just had some friends who live in Jaga County that were down there for 2 weeks in Orlando. And they just left, I believe, yesterday to come home. So they left the nice weather to come back to this cold weather. You're up, my friends. It's great to have you both here this morning.
Well, good morning there, Stefan, and to all on the Barometer Net this morning. Here is WHAX, Portable Pedestrian, along with...
This is KHAX, and we're out down here in Jacksonville having a great morning, and it's 70 degrees. That's right, it's 70 degrees this morning. We're hoping to get to the air show today.
Yeah, it's going to go up to about 79, 80 degrees under clear skies here at the moment, and I think it's supposed to be sunny all day. And it is the day of the annual Jacksonville Air Show out on the beach. So we're looking forward to that. We're going to head out there this afternoon, and it's nobody's quite sure if the Blue Angels are going to show up or not. They were scheduled to, but because of the shutdown there, nobody's sure if they are coming. But there'll be many other aerobatic planes out there to watch. So we're excited about that. Anyway, back to Net. You all have a great day. WHAX, Portable Pedestrian.
WHAX and KHAX, we do appreciate you guys being here always. And KC8VK, what is it? KC8VKA. Frank Rome is going to be heading down your way in about another month. He and his wife have a vacation home in the Panhandle, Panama City. So they'll be heading down to Florida, and then he'll stay down there for several months. Although you guys don't stay down there for several months, you stay down there forever now. We miss you guys. You got to come back for the Christmas party one of these days. That would be fun. But I understand. It's a lot nicer down there. All right, so I'm going to reach out real quick before we go on with the regular net and see if K8RGZ, Brad, is still here. Brad, if you're still here, if you're still listening down there in Wayne County, if you want to give us that announcement one more time about the missing person, Nathan Yoder will give you the space. K8RGZ, if you're still here. All right, nothing heard, but Brad did give us a report today about a Nathan Yoder who is missing. So, and then if anybody, 6 foot tall, 100 and some pounds, and I don't remember what color truck. Did anybody remember what color truck he said?
Red and black, two-tone.
Thank you. Red and black, two-tone. Appreciate that, K4OG. All right, so if anybody hears or knows or sees, contact Maslin or Cambridge Police Department. So that'll be your good deed for the day if that happens. All right, we're going to move up to W8GXX, W8WKY. Tom, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here today.
Good morning, Stefan. Yeah, thanks for being there, and let me run into a craft show north end of Worcester today, so run away over and meet with daughter and grandkids and do that for a little bit. Have a great day. N8WB, W8GXX.
W8GXX, W8WKY, we do appreciate that. Yeah, the Granger United Methodist Church craft show is coming up in a couple weeks, and one of the things that I don't go to a lot of those, but one of the reasons that we go there is because for years they've been making this. They make this cranberry relish with apples and other stuff, and they sell it in frozen bags. They used to sell it in jars, but now they freeze it in 1 pound bags. So we always get those. And it's really good. It's really tasty stuff. So anyways, thanks for sharing, Tom. We appreciate that. We'll move over to Shipside, W8TD, W8WKY. John, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here today. On board the ship.
N8WB in the net. Whiskey 8 Tango Delta /C6A. Good morning, all. Not much to report. We're still about midway crossing. We're running parallel to the Aleutians, and at some point we'll veer south away from them and toward Japan. But for now, it's just every day is still out here. We've had extremely high winds for the last bunch of days, but this evening they were tamed down to 10 or 15 knots, which is going to be a lot more pleasant. Hopefully by tomorrow we'll have a little warmer weather so we can play games with astronomy on deck and maybe even a little ham radio. Up to now, that's been on deck has not been a good place to be. If I get a chance to get on the air, I will make sure that I announce it here on the machine, so if anybody wants to try to listen for me, they're welcome so to do. N8WB in the net. W8TD. Talk to everybody soon.
W8TD, W8WKY, we do appreciate you being here, John. Thank you so much for doing the thing you do on the ship. Yeah, whenever you get a chance, send me a message back when you get some time, and love to find out some more details on how one can get on board the ship to do whatever one can do. Because I'm retired for 2 years, and I'm looking for something to do. I have, unfortunately, I say unfortunately because I think it's true, I have no immediate family, meaning wife or children, which was kind of a bummer. But I do have some loved ones, but I'm sure they would let me get on a ship. And some of them would actually probably pack my bags and throw me on the ship, but I'm just saying. So anyways, we appreciate you, John, being here, and we're going to move over to K5, CFY Ray, over there in Oklahoma. He didn't even call you this morning. It's funny, he was trying to call Nancy, but he didn't call you, and I was like, why isn't Jim calling you? You're like right here. You're up, Ray. It's good to have you here this morning.
8 Whiskey Bravo and Annette. This is K5 CFY. Good morning, Stephen. Doing a great job there on the net. We definitely appreciate it. And I wave a hand at your net logger there. He is also doing a great job. But anyway, good to hear you, Stephen. It's raining here, has been for the last 24 hours. I think we've got 2.5 inches of rain or more. But anyway, good to hear you, Stephen. Thanks for all you do for us. We definitely appreciate it. I'll get off here and let you get down the list. 73, y'all. Take care. K5 CFY.
W8WKY.
K5 CFY W8WKY. We do appreciate you being here, Ray. Yeah, my logger is actually my right hand. Oh, I wish I had a logger. I wish it was like the Beacon Net, and it was more of a team effort there. That'd be kind of cool to have a logger, a guy who talks, and 17 other people who like wash dishes and things like that. That would be kind of cool. But anyways, we do appreciate you being here, Ray, and I love what you guys do on the Boredom Breaker. Are you kidding? You guys do way more, and it's fantastic. I've hung out with you guys for a little bit. I haven't recently, but I have, and that's really awesome. KD8 IUA WKY. Michael, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here this morning. Good to hear you on the early part of the net.
The 8 IUA. Good morning, Stephen. Sitting here in Stowe. I got my second cup of coffee, half done. A nice breakfast, an egg omelet, and going out hiking today. So, going to do some hiking down in the valley. A little bit east of Peninsula, and then up towards Boston and the Turnpike. So just looking forward to being outside today. I think I'll take the HT with me, just as a precaution. And wish everyone well on the fox hunt today. If I hadn't have arranged this, I would have been interested in coming out and participating in that. So everyone have a great Saturday. Back to you. This is Kilo Delta 8, India Uniform Alpha. Over.
All right, KD8 IUA WKY. We do appreciate you being here, my friend. Thank you so much. And by the way, it's not a big thing. It's actually Stefan's not a big thing. I never say that. So I always tell people, I don't care how you say my name, as long as you write it correctly on the check. But now, if my mother was a ham radio operator and she was listening to the net in the morning, you'd be in trouble. But anyways, I hope you have a great day today. I wish I was riding a bike. That's pretty cool. Or, yeah, take the radio with you. You never know. Keep it scanning and jump on a net or two. KD8SLG checked in with us this morning, but he went back to the Posturepedic. So that was pretty cool. 8CT, he might be still listening. He is going to go over to the fox hunt, but he said he's got an hour. So we'll see if Craig's still here. WAWKY. Craig, you're up, my friend, if you're still here. It's good to have you here. All right, nothing heard. You must have left early for the fox hunt. Man, you can't trail the fox. And besides, I heard it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Well, they said it's not difficult. It's going to be a little bit more interesting, which means they're probably going to have a rogue. Knowing Jason, it's probably going to be a fox that pings another fox, that pings another fox, that pings another fox. So you never know exactly where you never know. I'm just saying. You just never know. Being the IT kind of guy that he is, but I'm sure it's going to be a fun one. I wish I was going to go today, but not going to be there. N8YMY, W8WKY. John, you're up, my friend, before you get to the ball field. Or maybe you're driving there right now. It's great to have you here this morning, John. All right, nothing heard. N8YMY must be going to the ball field. If you want to check in again when you get there, just give us a holler and we'll throw you on the log. We had K8, KB8, TPQ. Ron said he's going to one of his grandchildren's weddings, so he couldn't hang out with us. Good to hear you, Ron, this morning. Appreciate that. If you're still listening, you want to jump in anytime. K8, PMI, W8, WKY. Phil, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here. My fellow Net Control Saturday morning guy for Barometer Net stuff.
PMI. Good morning there, Stefan. Good morning to all Barometer Netters. Yep, got back from vacation last week. I think Greg took over my Saturday. Hopefully everything went well. Today I'm going to miss the fox hunt because I'm taking the granddaughter down to a pumpkin patch. So I don't think she'll remember it, but try to start building those memories, and then we'll be going probably to the fairs when she gets older, and I love the fairs. So other than that, I'll send it back to you. Everybody have a great day. 73, this is K8 PMI.
KPMI, WAWKY. We do appreciate you being here, Phil. Thank you so much for all that you do, especially on the odd Saturday mornings. And then I do the even Saturdays, and do appreciate all that you do, my friend. It's great to have you here as part of the club and part of the rotation for nets, and just being a all-around good guy there working on stuff. So very cool. Good to hear about your grandchildren. That's an awesome thing. I just hung out with my nephews last night. So my brother and his wife, Don and Mindy, they live in Streetsboro, and Jacob and Carter, very, very young. Well, Carter's going to be playing football sometime, so they honored all the young kids who are going to play football later in their life, and they had him walk on the field today. So Carter got his turn to walk on the field with his dad. So it was a really nice moment. So very cool. N9TN WAWKY. JJ, if you're still here, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here. All right, nothing heard. We will move on, but JJ, if you're listening, you want to jump back on later, no problem. KD8, ZSH. Randy was in and out, I think, or he at least said that on the log. Let me find out if he's still around because he had an early appointment. Randy, KD8, ZSH, if you're still there, you are up, my friend, and it's great to have you here this morning. All right, nothing heard, so that was correct. I got it correct. AC8AT, if you're still there, my friend, WAWKY. John, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here today.
Hey, good morning, Stefan. AC8AT. Just in the middle of doing my steps, so I'll let you get back to it. AC8AT, best of 73s.
AC8AT, WAWKY. We do appreciate you, John. Thank you so much. Yeah, get back to those steps and keep that going. We want you to be around and do a bunch of other stuff. So K4OG, WAWKY, the shot man, as he said earlier this morning. I think he said he got 1,438 shots at the doctor's office for all the different things that are out there. And he said he's so sore that the fox may attack him, so he might not go out to find the fox today. But you're up, my friend. You know that. We love you, Clark.
November 8 Whiskey Bravo, K4OG here. Good morning, Stefan. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning, everybody. Feeling a little sore, feeling a little puny, got a little runny nose, and, I got to be at my best for the public to tolerate me. So, as much as I really, really want to find that fox and see where Jason and El Presidente hit it, Jim Cummings is a wise man, the wisest one I know. So I'm going to bow out this time. It'll give me a chance to catch up on some other stuff like the meeting minutes and taking care of Mother's Medicaid stuff. I missed her open enrollment last time to switch some stuff around. And, I'm in the same boat as Mark, Southern Mark. Now, they pressure washed my balcony yesterday, so I put everything back out there in tennis. But now I got to notice a safety inspection coming up Tuesday, so we got to clean up the apartment, or I'm going to be in the same boat as Southern Mark. So you guys have fun out there on the fox hunt, and we'll just be standing by monitoring. WATD, John got permission from the captain to get on HF, so that's going to be fun tracking him down. K4OG, back to net.
W8WKY.
YMY reset.
All right, I'll be right with you, John. K4OG, appreciate you, my friend. Great to have you here this morning, and yeah, very cool. We'll have to talk soon. Oh, a good thing you're not going this week, because next week is going to be the important week too, and that is for the Massillon Hamfest, and that's going to be a great time. Hope to run into you there, Mark, and do appreciate all that you do. N8YMY, heard you again, my friend. You are up. It's great to have you here this morning.
Good morning, Stephen. I was having issues with my EchoLink. I was out in the driveway trying to load my truck, and it was cutting out. I don't know what the heck was going on. I had to reboot it, but yeah, we're on the way to breakfast, and then we'll go deal with all the baseball players. Got a young couple driving up from close to Eldora Speedway, which is over by the Indiana border there, down by I think it's Grand Lake St. Mary's area. They're driving all the way up to get one of my cat condos today, so I had to drive the box truck and load that up this morning. And I'll tell you what, it's a little chilly out down there where I live in the valley. It was showing 32 degrees on the outside thermometer. I don't know. It definitely felt cold. But anyhow, hey, have a great net, and everybody stay warm today. N8YMY. We'll be clear with you, Stephen.
N8YMY, W8WKY. We do appreciate you being here, John. Thank you so much. Be safe out there. Great having dinner with you the other day for the Sarah meeting at the Mexican restaurant. I don't know how many times I'll be going to that Mexican restaurant. It was good food, but Randy is recuperating well, and usually I eat dinner with them before the meeting, Randy and Ray. So I did get a chance to see how the other side eats. But very, very cool. So thank you so much for always being here and all the great stories and stuff. Oh, and I have a couple people that would like to take you up on your offer to see the stadium, like the internal workings of it. So maybe next spring or whatever, we can get that rolling. So that'll be pretty cool. K8SFS, W8WKY. Mark, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here this morning.
Yeah, good to hear you, Stephanie. We got 35 degrees here. It said mostly cloudy. I ain't looked out the window not yet. So, I don't know. But supposed to get up to 52 today. And no rain in sight. That's good. Still like 35. And the wind is 3 miles per hour south-southwest. Gas price, $2.93 to $3.03 around Wagner. And so gas is coming down again. And don't be surprised, if they don't pull another one of those, jack it up again. Let me drop this for a bit. Yeah, I got another inspection. They stuck in my written door yesterday. And right on my birthday, November 4th, they're going to do an inspection. Some birthday present. And, boy, I think they want me out of here. That's why they're tormenting me. And, but out of that, doing okay and everything right now. Just laying on my bed right now and listening to you guys talking and everything. That's all I can say, on that. So I'll get it back to you, Stephanie. You're running the net good. See you at 8, Sir Fosco, sir.
K8SFS, W8WKY. We do appreciate you being here, Mark. Yeah, I know how that goes, man. Just be calm and don't be nervous about it, and let them do whatever they got to do, and be nice, be civil, and you never know. And pray about it first, because prayer always works. God listens to his children, so pray about it, my friend. We had W8JX and K8JX down there in Jacksonville, Florida. We do appreciate them for being here. We also had in line, we had K8RGZ, Brad, who gave us that public service announcement for the missing person, and we're going to move over to KB8LJ, W8WKY. Charles, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here this morning.
Oh, W8WKY from KB8LJ. don't have a lot more to add to the group this morning. On the pre-net, I made my point about how lawyers and ham radio seem to be a different breed of cat today than they were 40, 50 years ago. And it's kind of intriguing because at one point along the way, I had felt a slight urge to go to law school and become a lawyer, but I never followed through on it because also kind of interested in the realm of psychology, and it sounds strange on the surface, but when you think about it a while, just about every lawyer has a little bit of just a teeny bit of lawyer in him. So with that, this is KB8LJ. Back to that.
KB8LJ, W8WKY, we do appreciate you being here, Charles. Thank you so much. And, yeah, my apologies. A couple of weeks, we'll be seeing you again at the Norse Luncheon, I think 2 weeks from now, right after the Maslin Ham Fest, as a matter of fact, which is next weekend. Tuesday after that, we'll see you at the Norse Luncheon. That'll be kind of cool. Love seeing the Norse guys. K8UKZ, W8WKY. Alan, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here today. K8UKZ, just in case you're still listening. All right, nothing heard. We did put you on the list, Bill. You're sitting at number 29. We'll get to you in just a little bit. WB6BJN, W8WKY. Mark, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here today.
Good morning, Stefan. WB6BJN. Mark, here in Clarksville, Tennessee. Good morning to everyone. Good morning to the net, and you're doing a great job. Thanks for being there. Let me give my conditions here, and then we'll talk a little bit what's going on. 30.25.2 on the barometer and holding steady. It's starting to show some signs of dropping. We're supposed to get rain here tomorrow, but we'll talk about that in a minute. 47.5 degrees, and we were much warmer this morning. Yesterday we had a 33.3. Today we had a 46.6, and that's because it's clouding up. Clouds keep temperatures up at night and down during the day. 83% on the relative humidity. Last lightning strike was 6 days ago. 6 gusting to 9 from the east-northeast. A little breezy this morning. No rain today so far, and none yesterday. Looks like starting tomorrow we could get some rain in the mid-south. The Midwest is going to dry out a little bit after today. A few lingering showers, and then they should dry out until about mid and end week. Then there's some sort of a big system developing with a lot of low-pressure areas coming together, phasing. Let me take a break.
W8WKY.
Those low-pressure areas phase, that could make for an interesting system that could bring quite a bit of rain, lake effect rain. They think the temperatures will stay warm enough so that all precipitation stays as rain, but there is some cold air. So lake effect snow in the Midwest is not far away. So as things get colder, that lake effect snow will kick in. So lake effect rain about middle and end of the week. The Mid-South also gets rain starting tomorrow through midweek, and then hopefully we could dry out a little bit. California gets a system today. It's weakened quite a bit, so it's not a big deal, and then they come under high pressure in the west to warm things up there until next weekend, and then there's a system due in for the West Coast, and that could become a player down the road in, of course, everything east of the Rockies. Looking at the tropics, the only thing we've got really going in the tropics is tropical storm. Probably today or tomorrow should be Hurricane Melissa. Looks like it's going to stay away from the United States right now. Cuba is the closest area that needs to be watched for tropical storm and soon to be major hurricane Melissa. In the Pacific, there's a low pressure off the west coast of Mexico. It has the potential of becoming a tropical storm or depression in the next few days, about an 80% chance. Stefan, that's it. Back to you, sir. And I hope everybody has a wonderful, blessed weekend. WB6BJ.
WB6BJN, W8WKY. We do appreciate you being here, Mark. Thank you for sharing that informational report and for all that you do when you join the nets in the morning. KC8FQV, W8WKY. Mark, another Mark. You're up, my friend. It's great to have you here this morning.
Good morning, Stefan. KCFQV, it's 44 degrees out here. I went and looked. And, a gloomy sunrise. I don't know if the sun is going to rise. Maybe it's going to just be a light rise. But, I heard you talk about that trick store up there in Willoughby or wherever. It's interesting when you hear people talk about things and you go and look it up on the internet to see where it is at and to see all about it. That, the interesting thing about all these nets and everything. Yeah, and they're continue working at Route 8. Well, they're getting closer for the southbound to go over to the new side, all of it. So, just when you get in that area, just keep your eyes open and hands on the wheels, as they always say, because you do need it there, because you never know when they're changing things. I don't know. It'd be nice if they did a text in that area. It'd be nice if that area would have a texting thing. That they would send out text of what's happening at that. Because the technology's there now. That they could text out saying, okay, you got to be in this lane, or that lane, to do whatever you got to do. Because, but other than that, we'll catch you next weekend down at the Map Museum. So we'll send it back your way, KCFQV.
KC8FQV, W8WKY, we do appreciate you being here with us, Mark, this morning. Thank you so much. And we'll see you down at the Maps Museum. Well, on the NetLogger screen, I got a few more to call out, but I hit myself. I always delineate myself between the break of Jim's as part of the net and then me running the first check-in. So the only information that I've got, which is really kind of cool, is if you're a Ham Radio Deluxe person, the brand new version, which we've been waiting for I think 2 years, 2023 was when an update came out. This is a brand new version. Supposed to be coming out Monday, the 27th. That's the emails that were posted. And the new version of Ham Radio Deluxe, if you're a user or look into it, it's going to have a whole lot of new stuff built into the logs, including SOTA and POTA logs and many other things, including they just made a new version of the log. So the log is changing from the old Windows database program to a more newer one. I don't remember if they said they went with Maria or not, but it's a new database structure, so should be pretty cool. And then right after that, new versions of the Ham Radio Deluxe will be popping out with some of the newer features. But they've been working on that for quite a while. So we'll see what it looks like come Monday. Excellent. We did have KC8NOV who was in and out. We did talk to POE, and we had KF8ERZ Terry, and the other one, NOV, was Martin. So those were in and outs. And KA8MNT W8WKY. Tom, you're up, my friends. Great to have you here today.
W8. No. I just woke up. I'm sorry. N8WB, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Stefan, and everybody else that is on the net. Well, let's see. The sun is finally up, like it's supposed to be. And we're starting today off with 36 degrees out there, with a 99% humidity, no rain, and almost a 9-mile visibility. And let's see here, the barometer is sitting at 30.4. So let's see, and we're going to end up with 54 degrees today, mostly cloudy at 5% chance of rain. So it's almost the same thing as yesterday, just a couple notches warmer, that's all. So that's what we've got weather-wise down here. Nothing else really going on. It's been kind of quiet around here the last couple of days. I got to take my car into a shop. I had a dash cam put in, and when they did that, they broke the housing for the third tail light up there at the top window, so they got to replace that, and they've got my seat belt jammed for some reason, so they're going to fix that too today. So that's my big plans for today. That's my excitement, I guess. That's what happens when you're retired, Stefan. You start looking for something to do, but then you got to be careful. So you might find too much to do. Oh, well, anyhow, let me grab a quick nickel this morning. KA8MNT back. My granddaughter ran up to me with a big smile on her face and said, "Grandpa, if you give me $1, I'll tell you who sleeps with Grandma when you're not at home." I looked at her and says, "Here, I'll give you $2. Who is it?" She had a big smile on her face, looked at me and said, "Me." So with that, I'm going to say 7 threes, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything over to the Saturday morning guru, N8WB.
W8WKY.
K8MNT W8WKY, also November 8 Whiskey Bravo, my personal call. You always make me smile, Tom. Nothing beats the one about Grandma, the 100-mile-an-hour thing, yeah, and the bingo game. That was great, but this was good too. So before you leave, Tom, I know you might want to turn the radio up and get some extra coffee or pancakes or maybe like Jim, bacon-flavored oatmeal. But before you do that, give us a quick rundown of the Maslin Ham Fest is coming up next weekend, and I know it's at the Maps Museum, if you want to share a little bit about that. And I heard through the grapevine, well, actually through you, that they're giving away 2 7300s, and you can buy extra tickets for those. Is that correct? You're up. Give us a little rundown.
Okay, Stefan, no problem. Let's see. Next Sunday, November 2nd, is the Maslin Ham Fest at Maps Museum. So doors open at 5 o'clock for vendors to be able to set up. And then at 8 o'clock, the doors open to the general public. Anybody that wants to come can come. Let's see. It would be advisable now to buy tickets for admission and that at the door. They're $8. And of course, extra prize tickets will be sold up by the main table up there under the, I guess it'd be a big flag there, so it'll be under the flag there. I'll be sitting there and we'll be selling extra prize tickets. According to Jerry, KG8RRY, we have got a truckload of prizes from about 100 different vendors this year. Everybody has jumped on the bandwagon and gone really, really crazy. And thanks to DX Engineering and ICOM, we do have two IC7300s as main prizes. So there'll be not one, but two of them given away. So that is what's going on there as far as prizes go. Of course, there'll be food and everything available. Some of the best conies and sloppy joes and stuff like that, I believe it is, will be there from the auxiliary there from the Maps Museum. Those ladies put on a pretty good spread every year for us. So, and we had 100 tables. We sold them out, and we've got another 20 that we're trying to get put together. So we've got about 120 vendors this year. It's been extremely popular this year, so we're looking to have everybody there. So with that, I'll turn this back over to you, Stefan. This KA8MNT, back to the net.
KA8MNT, W8WKY. What'd you have to say about the 100 prizes in the pickup truck? Now KO4OG is going out and getting tons of money out. He's going to buy 1,438 tickets so he can win it all. Well, listen, buddy, I'm going to buy one and win one prize. No, I'm just kidding. I might buy some extras. Actually, I really like it. I like the Hempus because it's got a ton of stuff, not just all amateur radio. I don't know if the guy's going to be there. There was a couple of people selling computers, used ones, of course. There was a gentleman who was selling the computers, and he was also selling jump drives and SD cards for prices that you couldn't touch anywhere else. And I bought a whole bunch of those, larger size ones. And whatever he's got, I'm going to buy a bunch because I want to get a couple really big jump drives. And I bought a couple 64s for prices that are beyond anything that I have ever seen. So, and I'm using them even to this day since the last one. So very cool, my friend. Very cool. It should be really good. And I can't wait to see what the prize truck holds for it. And keep Mark away from it. I mean, he wins legitimately, but if he drools on any of the prizes, it could ruin the electronics. We love you, Mark. K4OG, we do. I'm kidding you, by the way. KC0LRM, W8WKY. Kelly, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here today.
Oh, hey, thanks for getting me in there, Stefan. Not a lot going on here. We're kind of like Ray is down there in Tulsa. When I left Tulsa yesterday, it was raining, and I got here to Wichita, and it's raining, and it's been raining, and it's still raining this morning. So, yeah, that's what's going on here. Just planning on sitting there and watching a little college football today, and I'm not going to tell a joke, but if anybody wants to hear a good joke, because I'm not going to ruin it, it's look up the Harrison Ford broccoli joke if you've not heard that. That's a pretty funny one. So that's about all I got. Hope everybody's having a good day out there, and I know winter looks like winter's on its way, so I just hope it doesn't come too hard. So thanks for getting me in there. Everybody have a good one out there in 73. Back to you.
KC0 LRM N8W8WKY. We do appreciate you being here. Thank you, my friend. Thank you for sharing all you do. And yeah, stay good out there in Wichita. So we're going to move over to N8WSW8WKY. Bill and Judy, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here. And I'll be seeing you guys in a few weeks at the Nor's Luncheon.
W8WKY with N8WB at the mic. Here's N8WS. Good morning, Stephen. Good morning, all Lynette. And MNT don't need to be sorry. I did the same thing. I didn't get out of bed till after 7 o'clock. I got 32 degrees here this morning. We got a heavy, heavy frost. I'm going to break and let everything reset. Hope everybody got all their plants in. N8WS. Okay. Air quality index this morning's at 47. That's in the good range. My sunrise 7:51. My sunset 6:35. Length of day 10 hours 44 minutes. I got 32 degrees. Humidity 100%. Wind speed southwest at 3 miles an hour. Barometer at 30.36. Dew point 32 degrees. Visibility 7 miles. Prediction for today is areas of 4:10 a.m. Otherwise partly sunny with a high near 55. Calm winds. Solar flux indices at 134. The sunspot number is 76. A is 10. K is 2. Geomagnetic field is quiet. No E-skip predicted. Tropo is between a 1 and a 0. The western quarter of the state is at 1. The rest of it's at a 0. SpaceWeather.com. Geomagnetic storm watch. Well, we have that almost every day. It's expected to hit Earth's magnetic field on October 27th. It's a low confidence forecast because of busy and confusing CME activity on the 23rd. And Comet Atlas is not hiding from Earth. This week, the internet is buzzing with headlines like mysterious object is up to no good. While it's hidden behind the sun. It's not really hidden behind the sun. It can be seen from Earth. I'm kind of anxious to see what happens with this thing. If you get on YouTube, you can read all about it. It's very, very curious comet. It has plenty of ununderstood anomalies. Currently, there's 8 sunspot groups on the sun. Okay, that's about it for me. Everybody have a great weekend. We'll catch up with you whenever we can. Back to you, Stephen. N8WB in the group, 7-3, everyone. N8WS.
W8WKY.
N8WS. W8WKY. We do appreciate you, Bill. Say hi to Judy for us. Can't wait to see you guys at the North Luncheon. Got to get over to your house soon, really soon. Let me know when we can do that. That'd be really cool. Also, the first person that, when I first got my amateur radio license many years ago, and I joined the West Park Radio Ops, first person that I met was Bill, N8WS, and I thought it was pretty cool because our call signs were so close. Mine being WB, his being WS, and Russ, the late Russ, used to call him Weather Service, and he used to call me Weather Bureau. So I still remember that. So very, very cool. Not the Russ that's in our club. The Russ who used to do the trivia stuff. So anyways, K8VOX, W8WKY. Scott, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here this morning.
Four, six, nine, 5, 3, 0, 3, 4, 2, 1, 9, 6, 3.
I'm not sure what that was, but hey, good morning, Stephen. Good morning, all the listeners. This is K8VOX, Scott up here on the shores of Lake Erie. And it's starting out pretty doggone nice this morning. 34.5 degrees, no rain, 96% humidity, no wind. Lake temperature down below 60 now. It's 59.7. And I don't know, we got maybe 3-inch, 4-inch ripples on the lake this morning. That's about it. Heavy clouds over the lake, though, but blue skies over the QTH, so hopefully it stays that way. But kind of sounds like I'm going to have a busy next weekend, going to be kind of busy. Besides the Maslin Ham Fest on Sunday, NORS, Northern Ohio Amateur Radio Society, is having a VE test session at the Fairview Park Library there off of Lorraine Road. Starts at 10 o'clock. But for more information, you can go to NORS.net and click on NORS activities and then the calendar, and all the information's there, or you can go to the ARRL website under Find a Test Session, and it's also there for more information. But thanks for doing a net there, Stefan. Thanks for getting me in, and this is KE8 VOX setting it back to net control. 73, everyone.
KE8 VOX, W8 WKY, we do appreciate you being here. Thank you, Scott. Yeah, that's Elaine Wilkinson. She runs the test sessions for the NORS group. Good friend. Her husband, Tom Wilkinson, also worked at Tri-C. And the president of NORS, who also was one of our managers at Tri-C, John Dolinar, he is the exam tools guru for the sessions. So very, very cool. Yep, and then ours is coming up December 12th of this year at the Rittman Fire Department. That information is also available on our website. And also, for the NORS one, you can actually go to hamstudy.org and listen to the, look up the NORS, and you can look up ours as well, the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, or the Northern Ohio Amateur Radio Society for theirs, and then you can join the test session that way as well through hamstudy.org. Appreciate that, Scott. Thank you so much. All right, we're at the bottom of the net. We're going to run and get Kerry in just a moment. Before we do, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Saturday Barometer Net, and we've had a nice group of people. In case there's anybody left here hanging on the vine that would like to check in, this is the last round of check-ins we're going to do, because it is 8 o'clock, and we're going to pull Kerry in right after this quick round. Please give me your call sign phonetically, followed by alphanumerically, phonetically, then alphanumerically. Appreciate that. Helps me get it on the log a little bit better. And let me know if you're short-time mobile or in and out. And we're going to take, this is the last round. Last round of check-ins. If you'd like to check in, please call W8 WKY.
Please copy Kilo Delta 8, Beck, Bravo, UID, John, Thomas, and Olmsted Township.
Kilo Echo 8, Mike Yankee, Chris, and Amherst.
November 8, Bravo, Alpha, Yankee, N8, BAY, Ralph and Stowe. In and out today, Stefan.
Good morning, Stefan. Kilo Echo 8, Echo Hotel Golf, KE8 EHG. Mike down here in Navarre.
Whiskey 8, Papa Kilo Tango, Bill in Lakewood, mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Papa, KF8, DTP, Lori, Maslin, in and out.
November 8, Zulu X-Ray Bravo, John, NAZXB.
All right, let me pick it up there. I had a double in the very beginning, and I'll tell you who I got from the very beginning, and then we'll see who that double was in just 1 second. So we had KB8 UIB, John, K8MMY, Chris, K8BAY, Ralph, in and out. Do appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. KE8EHG, Mike from Navarre. We got you there on the log. W8PKT Mobile, Bill. KF8DTP Lori, in and out. We do appreciate that. And N8ZXB John. So I'm going to run back up to the top. And somebody doubled with John. You were very low power, it sounded like, because you were way, way, way off in the distance. But I think it started with a KD8. So if you were doubling in the very beginning of the check-ins with John, K8UIB, if you give me a call sign, I'll get you on the log. KD8 something. I believe that's who doubled.
It's Kilo Delta 8, Quebec, Mike Kapak, KD8UMP, in Thomas and Olmsted Township. And I'm on an HG, that's probably why signal sound low. KD8UMP, Thomas.
All right, I got you on the log there, Thomas. Thank you so much. Why don't you just take it, and we do appreciate you. W8WKY, you're up, Thomas. Great to have you here today.
KD8QMP, good morning, Stefan, and everybody on the net, and good morning to all the listeners. Now, I've got 37 degrees here. It looks like it's pretty clear skies. Clouds out north over the lake, but and overhead it's clear, so it looks like it might be another fairly nice fall day. A little cooler than I'd like, but still, I think it'll be dry. But that's about it here. Nothing else to report, so I'll turn it back to Net Control. Thanks for picking me up. I appreciate it very much. So back to you. KD8QMP 7. Everybody have a great day.
All right, KD8, QMP, W8WKY. We do appreciate Tom for being here. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to move over to our mobile station, W8PKT, W8WKY. Bill, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here today.
Good morning. This is Bill, W8PKT, mobile this morning. Hope everybody is doing well. I am, where am I? I'm out by the airport here in Cleveland. And I'm heading down to Strongsville to go play archery in the Metro Parks today. And then I got some stuff with the kids in the afternoon for music booster type stuff. And then I've got some yard work tomorrow. So I hope it's a good day for everybody, and look forward to hearing from everybody else. So this is Bill, W8PKT, back to Net Control.
W8WKY.
W8PKT, W8WKY. We do appreciate you being here, Bill. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, I worked at Tri-C West for many years, and then downtown, and then back to west, and then downtown. So the college, I retired in 2023. But the reason I brought that up is because on York Road in North Rollton, I believe it is, up on York Road, off to one of the side streets there's an archery range there in the Metro Parks. And I remember going down there and taking a walk there with a good friend of mine. And I didn't even know it existed. And I had been going to that place for years. Or that area for years. So very cool, my friend. Have a great, safe day today doing that. KB8UIB, W8WKY. Is KB8... I'm sorry. I think I screwed up the call sign. I know it was John, correct? John, was that you that checked in?
N8WB from K8UIB. Good morning, Steph, and everybody out there on the net. Just want to check in real quick, say hello as I'm getting ready to start my work day here. And so I just want to say good morning to all, Steph. And so with that, this is K8UIB. I will hand this back over to you. Thanks, Steph. 7 for you, y'all.
I knew that was you. I just had the wrong call. K8UIB, W8WKY. They were coming in so fast. I was just putting them down. So anyway, it's great to hear you and your partner in crime, Lori. which we'll get to. She's in and out, I realize, but I like calling people out as I got to them on the list. So good to hear you this morning, my friend. We'll talk to you soon. Hope to see you at the Maslin. You and Lori at the Maslin thing next week. K8MMY, WAWKY. Christopher, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here today.
Good morning, Stephen and all the net. Good hearing everybody this morning. I got up extra early and sat down and dozed off for the pre-show, so just listening to everybody. Good to get in, good to see you, and good to see everybody at the Maps Museum next Sunday. So everybody enjoy a great fall day, and this is about as warm as it's going to get, so take advantage of it. K8MMY. Back to you, Stephen. Thank you very much.
K8MMY, WAWKY. Thank you, Chris, for being here. And I know we'll probably see you at the Maslin Ham Fest. We saw you there the other year, so very cool, my friend. Hope to see you there. Yeah, it'll be nice. And very, very cool. NABAY, Ralph was in and out. We do appreciate that. And moving over to our friend K8EGH. I think I said Navar. Is it K8EGH or was it KE8EHG?
Welcome to Bravo Victor 5 Delta Juliet.
Was it Mike or Kevin?
EchoLink Taichung, Taiwan.
Okay, well, maybe somebody from Taiwan is trying to check in there. I don't know. Good morning, Stephen. This is Mike, KE8EHG, extra hairy and gray. Yeah, just down here in Navarre, down here in, 33-degree weather. And I guess we're getting a little chilly here. Last night, the boys from Tuslaw won over Fairless. Great game. That's why I sound like this, yelling and screaming and cheering the boys on. And then afterwards, I ran up there and turned on the lights, and we had a little celebration for the boys, and it was a good time. So looks like we're going to be one game so far possibly in the playoffs. So we'll see what happens there and just keep rooting them on. You never know. So, yeah, everyone have a great weekend. 73s, KE8EHG. Back to net.
KE8EHG, WAWKY. I actually had you right on the paper because I jot everybody down quickly and then started adding them to the net. But then I put EGH, who's also one of the people that checks in, but he's all the way out in Geauga County. I haven't heard him in a while. But good to have you here, Mike. Appreciate that. W8PKT, we heard a little bit ago. Bill, appreciate that. And KF8, DTP, partner in crime with K8UIB. We do appreciate you both. Lori, hope to see you guys at the Maslin. And we got two more people before we move to Carrie. N8, ZXB, W8WKY. You're up, my friends. Great to have you here today.
And a spectacular Saturday to everybody out there. And just wanted to get checked in this morning and wish everybody a great weekend. Chance to get caught up on all those lawn duties, I hope, and hold off the rain just a little bit so I can get that leaves mowed up a little bit. And looking forward to seeing everybody at the Maslin Hamfest. And 8ZXB, back to net.
And 8ZXB, we do appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much for checking in today. And, yeah, we will see you at the Maslin Hamfest. That'll be a good day. Good day all around, as they say. All right, the last person before we move over to Carrie, K8TLB, W8WKY. Randy, you're up, my friend. It's great to have you here today. Say hello to Ray for us.
Hey, good morning, Stephen. And good morning, everyone. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB. Yeah, just rolled out of the sack and try to get down here so I can get checked in. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great day. And I'm just going to hang out here and get some rest and try to start feeling better. So I hope everyone has a good time at the Fox Hunt. And y'all be safe. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB. Thanks for getting me in, Stephen. 73, and God bless everyone.
KE8TLB W8WKY, we do appreciate you being here. Randy, miss you, my friend, last Thursday. But tell Ray I said hello, and I sent you a text message about wearing that knitted hat that she made me a couple years ago. My mom's been wearing the one that she gave my mother, but I got a chance to finally find it again. I lost it. Wore it last night to my nephew's entourage football walking on the field moment, and it was nice. It was nice and warm. So very cool. Tell her thank you. All right, I'm at the bottom of the list. We're going to run to W8CTM in just a moment, but I want to do one real quick thing if you can. I don't normally do this. I don't normally call this out, but I know Kerry likes this. He has a nice, warm, fuzzy moment now that he's not riding his trike in the colder weather, but I just need 2 more people. If you've already checked in, I don't necessarily need you to check in, but if I could get just 2 more people to check in, you'll know why. If there's anybody listening to me and hasn't been on the net yet, all I need is 2. So the first person, if you'd like to check in, I'll give you a call back. And you need is 2 people.
Just like the rabbits. Only 2. Only 2. This is Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra. Good morning, Stefan.
All right, AACS. Appreciate that, Gary. Appreciate that. I need 1 more person to check in, if you could.
Kilo Bravo 8, Oscar Tango Kilo.
And following in that tradition, I'll be in and out and too long, and thanks for all the fish.
Good morning, Stefan. Whiskey 2, Alpha, Juliet Victor, Anthony.
All right, I appreciate it. I actually got more people than I thought I was writing down as best as I could. I just needed 2, but I do appreciate every single person that was here. You'll know why in 1 second, so I do appreciate that. But let me do this real quick. Give me 1/2 of a second because I just need to do one thing. While we got Gary here, AACS, if you want to reach out, you want to let the crew know. Good to have you here this morning, Gary. The fox hunt, any information for anybody? It's probably already started, I think, if I'm not mistaken. AACS.
No, Stefan, you are mistaken. It starts at 10 o'clock. I wanted to jump in here and make sure everybody was aware that the fox hunt is happening today, October 25th. Yes, it is. We're going to meet at Bueller's at 10 a.m., and the Fox is going to start transmitting at 10:15. But meet at Bueller's at 10 a.m. I'll get your call, your mileage, and at 10:15 you'll be off. At 10:30 I'm leaving and heading out to the Fox, which I'll be there to meet everybody. Jason will be out there. He's going to set everything up. We've tested the circuit. It's going to be a great fox hunt. It really is going to be a lot of fun, and I really hope that everyone can come out and participate. Rain is not in the forecast as far as I can see, so it's going to be chilly, so bundle up, but weather should cooperate. It should be a fun time. And you know what happened to Noah when he asked for only 2. By the way, you stepped on somebody too, Stefan. There was happens to me all the time. You ask for 2, just like Noah, you get 17. But that's okay. That's okay. All right. Thanks for letting me jump in here, Stefan. Do appreciate it. Do appreciate you doing the net on Saturdays, and in the meantime, have a sensuous Saturday. Well, whatever you want to have. Just make sure it's a good one. All right, back to net. Thank you. N8WB. This is AA8CS. All right, see you at the Fox Hunt.
Alpha 8, Charlotte's here, W8WKY. We do appreciate you being here. Thank you, Gary, for that great information. And so you all heard it. So those who are attending the Fox, Jason will be hiding the Fox, and no GPS trackers are allowed on Gary's car. So I'm just saying, if you pretend like you're dropping your keys and put a tracker on there just to follow him, he's going to take long distance around, I think, circle things and drive through cities that he shouldn't be driving through, just so your mileage will go higher. So no GPS trackers on Gary's car. KB8 OTK WAWKY Michael, sitting at number 41. You're up, my friend. It's great to have you here today.
Good morning. Wasn't sure I even got through the all the others in there. Band seems to be up a little bit today, so I can get in. I'm over here, southeastern Mahoning County in New Middletown, so.
KB8 OTK, I think you had dropped out. I wasn't sure if you were done transmitting.
73, thanks for picking me out of the mess there. KB8 OTK, thank you.
KB8 OTK WAWKY, we do appreciate you. Thank you so much. And there were two other people, and I'm throwing you, and I didn't hear them actually, and I apologize. One said, thank you for all the fish. If you want to give me your call sign. There was one person right after him, and that's the last I'll take, but I did throw Carrie at number 42, because that's what I was looking for, but those last two people, I will succumb to Carrie being at 42, because I heard you guys right after I got the first two.
Whiskey 2, Alpha Juliet Victor. Whiskey 2, Alpha Juliet Victor. Anthony in southern New Jersey. Good morning, Stefan.
W2AJV, got you there, Anthony. We'll get right back to you. And who said, thanks for all the fish? All right, not a problem. So we're going to jump over to W28JV. Anthony sitting at number 43, because I gave the reserved spot to Carrie that he loves so much. And Anthony, W8WKY, it is great to have you here, my friend. If you go on my QRZ page, QRZ.com, and you look at my N8WB, you'll see that I have a bona fide connection with New Jersey, because the person who used to be one of my good friends down here living in Portage Lakes, his brother is who got he and I into amateur radio, and that is Lou Janicek, N2CYY, and his brother, who used to live down here with his wife, Bill, with Bob and Joyce Janicek, lived down here at Portage Lakes. But, yeah, N2CYY got me involved in amateur radio, and still talk to him to this day. So, you're up, my friend. W2AJV. Great to have you here.
Well, good morning. Good morning, Stefan. You're doing a great job with the net, and I will look up your call. I think you said November 8th, Whiskey Bravo. So I will certainly look up your call. Good morning to everyone on the net. This is Whiskey 2, Alpha Juliet Victor. I'm Anthony in South Jersey, where it is cold this morning. It is cold. We have about maybe 37 or 38 degrees. We're going up to 60. But it is cold, and I'm not ready for winter. I never am. So, with that, I'll say 7-3 to you and everyone on the net. And Tom out there, WATD, and everybody out there. So, W8 and WKY. This is W2AJV. 7-3 clear.
W2AJV, W8WKY, we do appreciate you being here, Anthony. Yeah, N8WB is my call, N8WB. And my other friend, Bob, his brother, he and I both got our licenses together through the Sarah, this club right here that we're talking on many years ago, through the Sarah group. And I was Katie at LIT, and he's Katie at LIV, and he and his wife moved out in 2020, because that's where all their family lives, in the New Jersey New York area and Virginia. So they moved back there, and they live in Little Egg Harbor. So I'm sure you know that where that's at in Jersey, and his call is KD8 LIV. And I'm listening to, or I just got a message from Joe Koskovic. So Joe, if you're still here, I saw that you're trying to get in through EchoLink. I'll give you some space, and go ahead and try it again, because I saw your text message come to me.
Good morning, Net Control. Good morning, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO. Hopefully I'm holding EchoLink. Since the 015 up here is not carrying the net, this is the only way I've got to check in. But thank you, Stefan, for letting me come in. It's an interesting day. Still, kind of recovered from last Friday's event. Boy, I didn't think that a trip to Los Angeles would impact me as long as it did, but talk about jet lag. A little less jet and a lot more lag. So just trying to ramp things up today. We have a beautiful 42 degrees up here in Willoughby, so a little cloudy. So I will send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care, God bless, and 7-3. N8JKO, back to Net Control.
N8JKO, W8WKO, we do appreciate you being here, Joe. Joe is another one of our fellow Tri-C employees who retired as well early. I'd love to get them all the retirees into amateur radio. Got to figure out how to do that. Send them all a book. Get Husick and everybody into amateur radio. That'd be kind of cool. So anyways, we'll hear a lot of them on the nets, and Tom Wilkinson, John Dolinar, Joe Koskovic, and several others. So very, very cool. Good to have you here. All right, well, I'm at the bottom of the net, and we're at the bottom of the list, and we're at the bottom of the realm. But I took those first two check-ins, and I do appreciate that, Gary and Michael. So I could throw W8CTM Carrie at the number 42 position. Carrie, if I could play music on amateur radio, I would right now. I'd have a big fanfare. And but you know what? That you're here is more important. W8CTM, W8WKY, you're up, my friends. Great to have you here to close us out.
Good morning, Stefan, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this Super Saturday morning, or whatever we want to call it. But boy, it is just foggy here. It's so foggy I can't even see my neighbor's house. I know I can't see it. Can't see the lake either. It's just like a big cloud sitting over the house here. But and it's 37 degrees, and it won't be long. It will be wishing to have 37 degrees for the high or the low or whatever, but it's a coming, and we'll take it when it gets here. But hopefully it'll be a while yet. But we all know what's coming. Well, Stefan, thank you for the number 42, and everybody out there, thank you for the number 42. I know that I actually didn't get 42 this morning. I think I'm probably 43 or 44, because there's no way in the world you can ask for only 2 check-ins and get that. It just doesn't work that way, Stefan, and I think we're all aware of it, and I know you know that too, but that's the way it works. But anyway, thanks for penciling me in at 42. That's the answer to life, the universe, and everything here. It's a good number. But we're almost up to the point today, Stefan, on this net. It's been going on for so many years, and we get so many check-ins that 55 is almost the new number. If we get to 55 double nickels, we've had a really great net. We do that pretty often, not pretty often, but we do get that, occasionally we'll get the number 55 there. And I don't know. We've had 60. I know when Ron run the net, we get 60 occasionally, but those are days going by. But we occasionally get up to 59 or 60, but those are rare days. But anyway, it was a great net this morning. Good job, buddy. You've done a fabulous job here as always on Saturday. And I hope everybody has a great Saturday out there, and the weekend, really a good weekend for everybody. I'm probably riding my e-trike a little bit. I put about 5 miles on it yesterday, but it was just downright chilly. I had the sweatshirt and everything on. I had to put gloves on because my hands get cold and they start aching, so maybe today will be a little, I think we're supposed to get around 50 today, and I think 48 was our high for yesterday. But anyway, I think the trike riding days are about over, but I've got yesterday I started out with a fully charged battery, and I want to run that down before I take it out and store the battery, because you don't want to store these lithium-ion batteries fully charged. You like get them down to about 60 or 70% charge and store them away that way. At least that's what I've been told, so that's what I do. Anyway, that's about all I have this morning, so I'll say 73. Oh, I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random
timeout. 15-second lock. Timeout. End.
W8WKY, W8CTM. You actually got the dreaded timeout locker. You were just on Stay Safe. If you'd like to finish that, please go ahead, my friend.
Boy, I'll tell you, I think that's the first time I've timed it, Stefan, but anyway, I don't know where I was, have no idea. I think what you mentioned, I was probably probably saying stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. I think that's probably where I was about to end up. So I think that's it. If not, that's a good thing to do. So we'll turn it back to you, Stefan. Thank you, everybody. Great net.
W8CTM, W8WKY, we do appreciate you being here, my friend. Thank you so much for all that you do. It's always great hearing you. You have the pseudo 42 spot. I did make room for that. You know what? I'm the net control guy. You know, I threw you in there, but I know there's 2 other people after you. So there you have it. Tell them to send me a yellow card for net control. Send me a yellow card. So anyways, we do appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for that, Gary, always being here. And yeah, my e-bike's in the shop as well. Well, it's not, it has a battery. It is a Harley, but I consider it an e-bike because it has a battery. It has a motor too, but okay, so maybe it's not. Anyways, thanks to everyone who participated in today's net. Don't forget breakfast at Bueller's in Wadsworth on Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. And at this time, we'll close the net with 44 check-ins. Good net today. And I hit 50 once myself a couple years back. Yeah, I think when I was working, I think it was a Saturday when I was working or something. Maybe it was a Tuesday night. I'll have to look because I keep paper logs and the net logger logs, so I do keep both. So yeah, I know I hit it once. Very cool. We got to shoot for 55 now. That's the running thing. So very, very cool. All right. Love amateur radio. Love this club. Love everything about communicating with all of you on Saturday mornings and every day of the year and week that we communicate. Remember, like I said, breakfast at Bueller Saturday morning at 7 a.m. And now this repeater is returned to normal amateur use, November 8 Whiskey Bravo. And WAWKY are both clear. 73, my friends, and please be safe at the fox hunt today. Make sure that you keep your eye on traffic because it's not keeping an eye on you. Well, some of them do, but just keep your eye on traffic. So everyone have a great day. 73, see you at the Maslin Hamfest next weekend.
Okay, Stefan. It probably was a combination of things carrying Stefan up doing that lock. It probably was a combination of things, you know. It's just a machine. You can't. It's like trying to get more out of a turnip than you can get out of a turnip. So that's probably what was happening. It was getting confused. I said, I've time to do it. So, hey, maybe Stefan's out there, but he's probably so running and working, trying to get them boxes and all that going. Yeah, I know sometime, Eddie Stevens would do the fox hunt, and yeah, there's a lot of different games. And I think if you study the books and that of fox hunting, I think you would find out. But we'll leave it at that and leave them guys have their fun. So KCF TV, both ways having fun. I gotta remember, I threw my call at the end there, KC8FQB.
W8WKY.